Yo, what's up, my people? Welcome to ADG Rap Sports Games Network for this weekend WWE 2K25 MyFaction. We break down all the daily login rewards, the weekly events, all the latest offerings, live events, and more. And it's going down. This week, they're giving you Superstar Series 1 pack. I had a lot to say about the Roman Reigns thing last week, but then it actually granted a lot of MFP if you scrapped it. Make sure you check out the SmackDown edition so you can see just exactly how much you get. If you didn't get the reward, oh man, you missed out. So this week though, only 150 MFP. You got side plates on Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. Faction Wars tickets on Monday and Thursday. And that's rounding out the week. Remember, you do not have to log in every single day in a row, but at least 5 days in a week. I like going ahead and knocking it out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Friday, you log in, you get a little goodie on for your Friday, So that's how I think you should do it. But, to each his own. I understand sometimes people are busy and they can't do that. Now, let's go ahead and move on to other things that's going down this week. All right, as we check out this week's weekly tower, week 7, you see I'm all caught up. I did it for you guys because I love you guys so much. I want to make sure I cover on a weekly basis every new tower. This week is a free agent card carrying cross, but who cares about free agent cards in WWE 2K24? Especially when the match is only 3. I think we would care more if they gave you like 20 matches or so. They give you 3 matches, which I don't understand. Usually with, say, NBA, you're playing a good set of matches with your free agent card before it's over. Like, come on, 2K, you can't expect us to care about a card that we only can use in 3 matches. I mean, I'm sorry, it's just kind of pointless. So we're scrapping that, baby, okay? Especially if it's worth something, we're scrapping it. So this week, it seems like I already done took a look at this, and I'm telling you, it's pretty much it's kind of theme being that, I'm all about my theme towers. It's theme being that it is Legends. But we're on a Raw Arena, a recent Raw Arena, not even a classic Raw Arena or anything like that. First match is Ultimate Warrior 1-on-1. Then an Iron Man match with a Sapphire Bret Hart. Then we have a 2-on-2 match, tag team, aka tag team, right? So we got a tag match with Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage, the Mega Powers. And that's going to be quite an interesting match. 83 Randy Savage and a Sapphire Legends Hulk Hogan. 1-on-1 with Stone Cold. I think Stone Cold should have been the second match. We'll talk about that later. And the Hell in a Cell triple threat match between Undertaker and Mankind. I do think that's in the right place. I think the Iron Man match should have been match number 4. I think this should have been, like it is, number 3. And like I said, Iron Man match should have been number 4. Stone Cold should have been here or there, 1 or 2. The 1-on-1 match should have been again in the beginning. Then the 2-on-2. Then the Iron Man. Then the Hell in a Cell. But all in all, I give it a B. I think the reward's gonna be great unless they change the scrap MFP. If they change the scrap MFP and we can't get good MFP off of it, it's gonna be kind of blah. Yeah, but if not, I guess some people would love using that card for 3 matches online or something, but I think already people have stopped playing online that much. It's kind of hard getting in a match, at least for me. But I block a lot of people too, especially if people are playing cheesy, or I know for sure they got a turbo controller. You getting blocked. I'm never gonna play you again. I did this last year with the Yokozunas. I'm doing it this year with the turbos because there's a lot of people right now using CM Punk, and what they do, they use CM Punk and they literally just, and they're doing it with Roxanne now because now the women was last week's thing, and they're doing it with Roxanne too, but it is what it is. I'm just going to block you. All right. So the active live events right now, I'm not going to break these down, but you have 22 hours. Now, just want you to know that a lot of these are going to be going in 22 hours. A lot of the starting stuff, the fierce events, they're going to be gone. The accent events, they're going to be gone. And I feel your pain too, man. I've been trying my best. I still have not gotten a Fierce card. I opened up 4 or 5 packs of Fierce cards, didn't get nothing. So as far as me getting in this great Randy Orton Persona event, it's not happening. I want to know in the comment section how many of y'all are getting in it. From what I understand, it ain't nobody in that event. Nobody, unless you put up like $200 on my faction. And I heard people that spent that much didn't get in. But 1,500 MFP for the accent events and stuff was kind of cool if you could get in. But you know, people couldn't get in. If you got Booker T, I want to know too. Did you get Booker T? Because you needed, I'm gonna tell you what all you needed again. But don't forget, I already discussed these in the last video. Sorry, you might have heard my background again. I've been forgetting to turn down my PC. If you was able to get into the electric events, please let me know. You had the electric skirmish 1, electric skirmish 2. I don't think you needed electric cards. I had a better job at pulling electric cards, but after that, I didn't try. After that video that I did last week, I did not try to get electric cards. I just didn't. I also heard some people having problems getting Jacob Fatu, even though they won him, he wasn't showing up in their collection, which that's going to be interesting to find out what would happen there. But we had similar problems like that in the past. They patch it in a live. It's just a quick live update, not even a normal patch, and sometimes you'll get it. All right, so Ultimate Challenge 1, like I said, I doubt many people. You had to have the Ilja, the Carmella, the Jacob, and the Prototype, and you had to have a hard time because the pull rates are even harder this year than last year. I didn't even think that was going to be possible. Let's go ahead and move on to the things that really matter. The upcoming live events like the April Smash and Stash in 22 hours. Man, I can't wait for this. I'm going to tell you why. But will we pull anything out of it? That's the only thing. We got the electric deluxe going down right there with electric deluxe right here. The accent basic, the fierce basic, electric basic. Then you got several side plates from Emerald, Sapphire, and Ruby going down. That is going to be nice. Not to mention a total of, see, 3,500, 4,500 MFP. I think I added it up, right? Yeah, 2,500 plus 2,000. Yeah. A total of 4,500 MFP. So, Smash and Stash is always great. People try to act like that wasn't similar to what we had with the briefcases, kind of, but with the briefcases, you had like a guarantee card. And I get why people want that guarantee card, but sometimes you could run a dupe with that. Randy Orton birthday smash is going down also in 22 hours. But get this, you need a Legends. Now they're messing up the birthday bashes. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? You need a Legend Stone Cold to get into this, to get a live events reward of a John Cena, 3,000 MFP, and a MyFaction bonus pack. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Oh man, I don't think 2K knows. People, when you're online, you're on X, constantly tell 2K that the pull rates are bad. I don't think they know, man. I've been saying this ever since last year. I don't think they listen to us talking about these pull rates. I don't think they're trying themselves. I don't think that any of them have a MyFaction account and they're literally playing this themselves. Because if they are, they know. They gotta know. And if they know, then they just don't care because that's just bad. But you want this, you see, in this right here, this birthday bash is the only way you can get into the upcoming Superstar of the Month, which is the John Cena rewards. So, you see what I'm saying? These are the John Cena 12, but you're gonna have numerous events to evolve it. And if you don't get in here, you ain't gonna get in, period. That's just it. You locked out. You don't get this Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now you may be able to go to the pack market. If you really want this card, you can go to the pack market and get it. So I'm hoping this event right here is going to be more than 2 or 3 days to give you time to get a Stone Cold Steve Austin 97. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of us don't have Stone Cold Steve Austin 97. And he's going to be difficult to pull. Yeah, but you can see how this card evolves. And then eventually you'll have a John Cena 10 Ruby card, which is also a Persona in the very end. So that's why people are going to be very upset if they can't get in, because the John Cena 10 Persona card, especially right now with Cena being very hot at the moment, if you cannot get that card, you're going to be very upset. It's like, man, he's in the game. And you know us 2K people, man, we want everybody. We want everybody. Even the legends that we don't play much as, we want them. If they're available in the game, we just want them. And let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and turn back a little bit. I know I'm kind of slow boating here today. I'm going to turn back. I'm going to go to the store. I want to go into the card market, and I want to see if Stone Cold's in there. I doubt he's in there. Yeah, he's in there. But look what you got to do to get him, y'all. Look what you got to do. You got to grind 47,000 MFP, or you pay VC, which is, hold on, let me click on that. We can see it better. 47,500 MFP. That is crazy. Or, that's what I said, the MFP and the VC thing has been, ever since the last game, too far. The token market is too far gone. Too far gone. People want to keep saying EA is worse. They're not. At the current time, they're not. They're not. Let's talk about this. Let's purchase with VC. If you decided to use your money and purchase VC, what would happen? You're talking at least, look, you're gonna at least need these two. So you're talking at least $15 to get one card. That $15 would put you in to get the John Cena cards too, okay? And technically. So, I don't know. Some people may say $15 to get John Cena 10. Okay, I'll do it. But just think about this. John Cena 10 was just normally in the game at one time. And now you're spending $10 to have John Cena 2010 in your game. And I don't know if John Cena 2010 is going to have any different flair to it or anything. We don't know. So, I don't know. I may do it on the strength of you guys supporting the channel lately, and I've been doing pretty good. So, I may do it because of that alone. But most people are not going to do that. So, like I said, at least $15 will get you in. Maybe not the most expensive thing, but it's still not right. That's just kind of cray-cray, man. That is kind of cray-cray. It is. It really is. But if you want to do that, more power to you. Some people say, man, $15, man, I'll wipe my butt with $15. You know, some people may be like that. It is what it is. So that's the live events. I don't think there's going to be, I mean, now I do apologize. I do believe also in the upcoming days there will be I think we're going to get 2 updates actually, because it's a new period. I'm going to talk about Faction Wars first, but it's a new period because we didn't have World Tour last year. So this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the Faction Wars Exchange is going to update. And we're going to get Ruby cards very soon. We didn't get any bosses last time around, and I think Ruby bosses are way overdue. I do feel like we're going to get some Ruby bosses coming up very soon. I also think we're going to get a Sapphire pack market update very soon. So just be on the lookout for that. World Tour, I have a feeling this is going to update. I'm behind on, so don't be clowning on me. I'm behind, but I do believe that we're going to get another chapter or something in the upcoming week. There's going to be something going down with the new month ahead. We may get 2 chapters. I'm not sure how this is going to go down because World Tour is brand new. Brand new. Okay, so, but it's going to happen. Best believe it's going to happen. So you guys just get ready because it's going to happen. All right? So, with that being said, I'm going to sign out. I hope you guys enjoyed this edition of This Week in My Faction. This Week in WWE 2K25 MyFaction. Sorry if I've been slurring and all types of stuff throughout the video, and I am super tired, man. I'm super tired. It's just been so much going on in gaming, personal life, And I know I say that a lot, but the past 2 years, ever since the end of last year, it's been kind of that way, man. It's insane. I like it in a way because it keeps I like keeping my mind busy for my mental health, but like it can wear you out still physically. All right, I gotta edit this video because I had to go through the tower before I actually broke down the tower, so I gotta edit this video. So with that being said, it's already edited by the time you've seen this, so that was a dumb thing for me to say. But with that being said, I'll see you guys next show, next video. Thanks for watching. I'm out of here. Peace.